Yo, what's good to all my young hustlers, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I wanted to talk about a skill that, in my opinion, not only has the potential to change our lives, but has the potential to change our families' lives as well. That, of course, being financial literacy. More specifically though, the sheer power of having a tool like that on our side. You see, I'm coming to notice that if we can really understand the concept of financial literacy and really grasp it, we'll be good in life, regardless of which lane we eventually take. Financial literacy, in my eyes, is knowing how to manage money, how money works, how to make money work for you, and finally, how to protect it. Every single wealthy individual that I've met to this day has not only understood these core principles, but of course put them to work as well. And the outcome has been in their favor just about every single time. I remember reading somewhere that we could take all the money from the wealthiest of individuals and redistribute it to the masses, and chances are that money would soon come back to those same wealthy people. And it's really not by coincidence either. It's not that these guys are crooked, greedy, or selfish, although maybe some of them are. I think a good portion of it just really comes down to their understanding of finances. Like one of my favorite books, Rich Dad Poor Dad, stated, becoming wealthy is more so a byproduct of having good financial habits. Here's a quick example, you guys. If we were to give $5,000 to $6,000 to somebody that's not really financially educated, they'll start off right by paying their bills. But after this, things really start to go a little downhill. They start to spend their money on a ton of liabilities. They'll purchase a new phone, some new clothes, go on a nice vacation somewhere, and finally, maybe, just maybe, save a portion of whatever's left. We see this happen constantly on a daily basis. I mean, I'm challenging you guys to, just sit back and observe your surroundings, and you'll really start to notice what I'm saying. Maybe not the spitting image of what I just talked about, but perhaps something very, very similar. The big consumer mindset is just everywhere. We pay everybody else but ourselves. I think it just comes down to a lack of education, and not textbook wise either. Now, let's go ahead and check out the other side of the spectrum. If we were to give $5,000 to $6,000 to somebody that's financially literate, they'd start off similar by paying the bills like the other person would. After this though, things really start to change. They follow that up by saving a portion of their income for future investments. Then they'd use it to further invest in themselves into something like a book or new camera equipment for their YouTube channel. And finally, they invest as much as they can afford to invest into an asset that they really understand, whether that be the stock market or something else like that. The point is, they're looking to generate more cash flow or appreciation in value through other investments so that they don't have to work their daytime job forever. And as for the meaning of cash flow, it's money coming in and out. And a good example of this are dividend paying stocks. They provide the investor money or cash flow through their dividend payments. And just to put it simply, appreciation in value is just the price of something going up. So if the jacket I'm wearing right now appreciates in value, that means that the price of this jacket has gone up. But anyways, falling back on topic. Are you guys seeing the difference between the investor and the consumer mindset? And I don't really want to make it seem like I'm trying to, bash on anybody. I'm just trying to prove a point to you guys through some straightforward examples. If I can get just one of us to become more curious on becoming financially literate and develop their investor mindset, then this video has done its job. Financial literacy is quite honestly a skill that I'm still developing myself, and one that I want the rest of us to develop as well. A few ways that you guys can actually start to get involved and really dip your toes into the investing and finance game is by tuning into financial news sites like CNBC, Reuters, and Yahoo Finance. Just read up on a few articles from companies that everybody knows about. I'm talking Nike, Amazon, Home Depot, and just companies like that. Any words that you don't understand, you can easily just search up and write down. It's something that I've done, and honestly I still do to this day. We can also start by picking up a few books as well. And I promise you guys, these aren't the books that they force us to read in college and high school. They really make an impact. A few of my personal favorites are Rich Dad Poor Dad and The Richest Man in Babylon. I plug these constantly because really they're just that good in my personal opinion. Both of these will get you up to speed on assets versus liabilities, saving, investing, making money work for you, just all the fundamental basics. And with that being said, I just want to give a quick shout out to everybody that's supporting the channel and everybody that's striving to become a better version of themselves. I'm right there with you guys, and of course, I'm rooting for you as well. So beat the odds and do the numbers. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.